Hey, it's Kurt Pescara, Kirky B, with episode 6 of Drum Hacks with Espresso. Let's get cracking. All right, it's time for that espresso. All right, so here's a hack that I learned way back when, during my touring years with Morris Day and the Time. And, from that point on, a lot of the drum techs taught me that this is a incredible thing. I've only ever used Remo heads, so this is more of a hack for Remo heads because I don't know what other head companies use epoxy. But I'm going to show you how to crack the epoxy in the collar of the head. So when you go to tune it up, it doesn't sag on you. All right, so what I mean by that is this. So, all right, I'm just gonna take it out of its little sleeve there. And as you can see right here, the head's got the collar right there. And with Remo, they got epoxy inside here. And it's glued inside to the collar there. And I don't know if you've ever, when you use Remo heads, you put them on a drum, you take them out of the box and you stick them on your drum, and then you immediately tune it and tighten it, and then maybe 16 bars it goes bad. It starts to dip down. Well, by doing this technique, this little hack that I learned way back when, is just taking the edge of the drum head, taking the edge and cracking that epoxy all the way around the head. And by doing so, it's loosening and cracking that glue around the collar there, so when you go to tighten it onto the drum, it won't sag. It'll stay at its tension that you tuned it at. So it should be tuned and stay tuned once all this glue is cracked around the collar there of the head. So if you do this with all your drum heads, and again, I use Remo and I've only used Remo. If you do these with Remo heads, your top and bottom heads, your batter and your resonant heads, and your bass drum heads, you shouldn't have any problem with tuning up the drum and having it keep its tuning. Again, I don't know what other companies use an epoxy on their collars of their heads, but I would try it with those heads. Again, I only use Remo, so this works really well, this technique of cracking the glue. And so there you have it, Drum Hacks number 6 with Espresso. Like and subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next Drum Hacks.